There, just like you'd want for a collector item. Someone paid $24 for it. This thing's probably worth about $150 now, $160. You know, we could sell all these and buy a car. What do you think, Nellie?
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
You were thinking about it? Google 5, a jet, a car, and a tank combine into a robot. He's kind of bleh. Alright, we're also getting, we got a bunch of small ones yet to go too. Laser on. Okay. Now this one's really unique because you can change it around into 15, 20 different ways. You've got an inner robot that fits into an outer frame, and this outer frame is hinged at almost every single point. So it can be changed up dramatically. It's a really, really interesting thing. It collapses and then expands up. Really interesting one. It doesn't really fit in with the normal Godaikins. Okay? And I forgot to show you guys something about the Godaikins. One way of knowing you got a Godaikin on your hands, a Godmars doesn't have it. Guardian doesn't have it. I'm not going to dig out the big ones here. But Dynaman does. The case has always had a handle to carry them. Okay, the first generations had the handles, the second generations, like Godmars, didn't. And they're slightly different boxing for the first and second generations. Over here, we're going to go over here next. I'm going to bring all these over there with us. Over here, in this pile here, is starting the smaller ones. Okay? And some of you have seen some of these sitting out. One, we have these two. Those of you more versed in the Star Wars universe will recognize them. These were special order only figures way back about 10-15 years ago. So, I don't know what those are worth. I don't keep up with it. We have Machine Dolphin. A car and a man combine. And the car can change from a car to a jet. And then they combine. Okay? And if some of you haven't figured out, these Godaikins did come out well before the Transformers did. Now, if you've ever watched Power Rangers, okay, you'll know that their big Zords or Beast or whatever show up sometimes in carriers. Dynaman had such a carrier. So here's Dyna Jupiter. Okay? And this stuff was made by Bandai. And I have a Dyna Jupiter that was released under the Godaikin line. And a Dyna Jupiter that is big scale, released in Japan. I don't know why I have two of these. I don't remember why I got two of them. Still Bandai. Okay? Now, one thing about these Godaikins and why people like them, oh, by the way, Bioman has the Bio Dragon, and it's a transformable thing. It's either a spaceship or a big ship. It's a space shuttle or a big ship. This one, the model inside is in good shape, but the box is horrible. Now, one of the things that makes these things so expensive is they were ridiculously over-engineered. Almost all of them were 100% metal. There's very little plastic. Like, Combator there has no plastic on it, and the thing put together weighs like 5 pounds. It's huge, it's heavy, and that's why these things survive so many kids playing with them. This was the first Godaikin released, Diomos. It's almost 100% complete. I'm missing, I think, 2 or 3 of the small missiles, and that's it on this guy. I have the little cars that go inside him and everything. This is one of the first ones released. This was the first transforming toy robot. I know that, and I have one of them. This guy is ridiculously expensive at times. Okay? Another one of the rarer ones, Leopoldrin. It's Spider-Man's Shogun Warrior. Seriously. In Japan, they were trying to get Spider-Man comics going, and everything was about big robots in Japan, and they couldn't get Spider-Man going until they gave him a big robot. So this is Spider-Man's big Leopoldrin robot. I am missing one of the little pieces inside there, and that's it. He's almost complete. He's also one of the more rare ones, hard to find. Now, all the big ones also had small scales, and we're going to go look through all the small scales for what we're left. We got a small scale Dan Cougar. Box has seen better days. but this is also one of the rare ones, hard to find. Small scale Bioman. It's almost just like his big brother. Doesn't transform as well though. Small scale Machine Man. This is the ST, the others are the DXs. Okay? It doesn't transform into all three parts. Just two. Okay? We have the small scale Dynaman. It transforms only into two parts, whereas the big Dynaman transforms into three. Okay? We have, I don't know how to pronounce that. This one, it doesn't have a big scale counterpart, only small scale. Okay? And he transforms from a robot into a space vehicle. This one I never really understood. But I have a jumbo machiner of this guy. It's the disco version, so it's not worth anything. Okay? But he transforms from a robot into a battle base, and I'm pretty sure I have all the accessories for this guy in the box. We have small scale Laseron. And one more. And this is all the Godaikins I have. Small scale Valvos. Fairly common, easy to find. I didn't bother to get one with a good box. I didn't care. So there we go. Those are all the Godaikins. The only thing left on the table to show you guys is some small Shogun Warrior tops, which really aren't worth anything. You can get them for like $1 still on eBay. I just thought they were cool, so I bought one. Two, actually. Never took them out of the bag. And a Super GoBots Cyclo. And that's it. That's what we had. That's what's been lurking in the master bedroom closet for like 4 or 5 years. Probably going to sell them soon. Probably get enough money to, well, pay off my car. Kidding. It won't pay off my car. Car's too expensive. But it would be enough money to buy a really decent used car. Because some of these guys are worth about $1,000 each.
Yeah, or get a pool.
Well, it'll be a good down payment on the pool. Okay. Alright, just depends on your life issues. Speaking of Star Wars, the 3 Star Wars things you guys saw, I have every single figure from that collection. It was right when they started re-releasing the Star Wars figures. Back when, well, let's say if I understand the story right, and I know someone will correct me because most of you know more about Star Wars than I do. George Lucas got divorced. The divorce settlement was the wife got so much of his income, he said hell no and just didn't do anything for years. When that time period is up, all of a sudden we had Star Wars stuff everywhere. That's the story as I understand it. I have all the figures right after that time period was up. They're in storage. Those are definitely going on eBay really soon. Okay? No one thinks that's a wise idea. I originally bought them to store them and save them until I had a child go to college and use them to help pay for their college education. Still might do it. We'll talk to the wife and see what she thinks. But anyhow, guys, I hope you enjoyed a look at this collection that may not be a collection much longer. I do know some of these toys have been in museums. That's how impressive the engineering is on them. I mean, if you go look, I've got a review, I think, of both Combatra and Voltus V in my channel. I will link them to this video so you guys can watch them, so you can see what these things are like and how crazy over-engineered they are. Alright? And BB's back in the room. We didn't let her in the video because she's been, well, she just woke up. Let's just put it that way. Alright, thanks guys. Have a good one. Keep it pointed at someone while you're recording. Okay? You tell people when you're ready to record.
Okay.
So they know you're doing it. Does that work, BB?
Yeah. Hi.
You ready? She got it recording. What have I got here, BB? Look at Thunderpaws. Look at Thunderpaws. Point the camera at Thunderpaws. It's one of Thunderpaws' favorite toys, isn't it? Look how fast he is. Is he fast? Can you keep the camera on him?
No, he's too fast.
He's too fast. Yeah.
That's what he does. Can I play with it?
No, we put that away, BB. We're packing to move. So we don't want to keep things laying around that we need to move with, okay?
So what's the video of him?
The video of him?
Yeah.
Now what have I got here? Look what I got here. What is that?
The camera, baby.
You gotta keep the camera pointed at people, okay?
Okay.
And you don't get to do it for a whole lot longer because you're gonna use up all the recording space. Okay, BB?
Okay.
Hello, Michael. He
Miss
has
Nelly?
a pack of money.
Miss Nelly?
Let's-
And the
walking
video!
headphones?
Let's leave that
Okay,
out.
that stays out.
What is it, John?
That is a voice recorder and headphones, so when Mommy goes on her walk, she can listen to music.
Well, then what do you do with work?
What do I do with work? I teach people. I teach people a whole bunch of stuff like math, physics, statistics, back scratching for fun and profit.
And why you don't teach kids?
I probably will be teaching you math and physics and stuff like that as you get older, kiddo.
What's old mean?
Well, you're 5 now. We need to wait another 5 years, and then I will be teaching you math.
Well, why your mom gets old?
Because we all get old, BB. It's the one thing in life we can't stop.
When mommy said that yesterday, mommy said, when you grow up, you're getting old.
Yep, that's what happens. We all get older.
And why you work in that computer?
I work on the computer because that's what I do. I spend a lot of time working on the computer.
And why sometimes you say on the computer, you were not listening, computer?
Because computers have a habit of not behaving themselves.
And what are they saying?
Oh, they just have a habit of, well, here I am working along, and then the computer goes, sorry, no. We're not going to let you work today. It's
So-
like a politician passing rules. It's just got to, every once in a while, pass a rule that makes you go, what? And you can't work for a little while until you figure out what the rule says. Okay?
Why that computer mean to you?
A computer doesn't mean to be mean, BB. It doesn't have a heart. It doesn't have a brain. It doesn't know it's mean. It's like the door. Does the door know it's mean? You gotta say it out loud or no one knows you're saying anything, BB.
Why this stuff don't talk?
Because it doesn't have a mouth.
Or eyes.
Or eyes. Alright, BB. We're gonna have to stop because I gotta get back to work. Okay?